Philadelphia is following the lead of cities like New York and exploring ideas for the reuse of former railroads in the city.
And now Philadelphia's Rail Park is a reality. Our Pat Gallen is live in Center City, where a ribbon cutting is coming up tomorrow. Good morning, Pat.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, the Rail Park is nearly a reality. What was a vision over a decade ago will open finally tomorrow morning. We're getting a little bit of a sneak peek here, and we get to talk to Kevin Dow. He's the executive director of the Friends of the Rail Park. Good morning, Kevin.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I am well, doing really good today.
So this is a big day for you guys. Well, tomorrow really is the big day, but you're getting the festivities underway later on today as well. Tell us about the new Rail Park and what has gone into rebuilding this.
Well, a lot of hard work, plenty of hours, years of planning, great construction by our friends throughout the city, our partners at the Center City District and the Friends of the Rail Park. You can see quarter mile.
Yep.
First part of it. It's part of a 3-mile long linear park that goes on the eastern side of Broad up to the East Popular neighborhood. On the western side of Broad goes up to the Brewerytown neighborhood. But here today and tomorrow, we're happy to open up that first quarter mile.
Tell us a little bit about the history of the Reading Railroad. This place has been here since the late 1800s. Yeah. It's kind of been dilapidated, but you guys are making it look beautiful.
Yeah, early 1800s. It's part of industrial Philadelphia, which at that time was industrial America. This is where we were the manufacturer of the world. The Reading Company was a train line that moved goods, that moved people in and out of the city. We're standing on the portion that comes out from the underground portion here that gradually moves up into the viaduct that we call the viaduct, which is the elevated portion, where it went into the Reading Terminal, which is still there, and then was up or further north where it brought people down from Chestnut Hill in the northwest.
So what are you hoping that this now accomplishes? Bringing people into the city, a little bit of a green space in a spot where there isn't much of that.
Yeah. If you look around, there's not much green space here. Not very few parks in this Calla Hill, Chinatown North neighborhood. And so we want this to be a green oasis for the residents who live in this neighborhood to enjoy, to activate, to come here and be leisure, come here and do health activities, come here and learn a little bit about our world and our civic government. We want it to be a connector. It goes through the entire rail park. The 3 miles goes through 10 different communities, and we want the rail park to be a tool to connect those communities, bring people together who might not otherwise socialize together, break down that social segregation in a sense that Philadelphia sometimes has between our different neighborhood residents, and we want to use the park to break down those barriers.
So it starts at 13th and Noble Streets here in the Calla Hill section. If people want more information, how can they get it?
The railpark.org is a place where you can get all kinds of information. You can get maps about what the whole park looks like. We'll have footage up of the new renovated part shortly, but railpark.org.
Kevin, thank you so much and good luck with everything.
Thank you.
Kevin Dow, the executive director, Friends of the Rail Park. It's going to be nice. It's going to be beautiful. Place to run, place to walk, place to hang out. I like it. It's looking good.
Yeah, and that's the perfect neighborhood for it. As he just said, that neighborhood doesn't really have a park. So nice to see that. Thank you, Pat.
It'll be a nice day tomorrow for it.
You got it.